So last Saturday, my cousin Mark, who is normally more of a microwave popcorn for dinner kind of guy, announced he was going to bake bread from scratch to impress his new girlfriend, Julia. This was already mildly concerning, since the last time Mark tried to cook something, we had to explain to the fire department that yes, a Pop-Tart can technically catch fire. Still, we rallied around him for moral support, which mostly involved sitting on the kitchen counter and making bets about whether he'd remember to preheat the oven. Things started off innocently enough, with Mark confidently dumping flour everywhere but the bowl and reading the yeast instructions like he was deciphering ancient hieroglyphics. He mixed up the dough, which looked more like a stress ball than anything edible, and left it to proof. About an hour later, we heard a strange gurgling sound from the kitchen. I peeked in and saw the dough had doubled, no, tripled, in size and was oozing over the bowl like it was auditioning for a low-budget horror movie. Julia, bless her heart, tried to stay positive and suggested we just punch it down, but at this point, it looked like it might punch back. By the second hour, the dough had established territorial claims on the toaster, the sink, and Mark's phone. It was like watching the world's slowest, stickiest invasion. We tried containing it with plastic wrap, but it just shrugged that off and kept advancing. Mark, now sweating like he was in a hostage negotiation, asked, "Should I just bake it now?" Julia Googled how to stop dough from rising, while I started drafting an apology text to our landlord about the possibility of gluten-based water damage. The final straw was when the dough made a break for the fridge, latching onto the door like a carb-laden octopus. Mark, in a last-ditch effort, declared, "Well, at least it's rising to the occasion." We all groaned, but I have to admit, his sense of humor was the only thing that didn't deflate that night.